Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay, and today I have 3 DIYs that I'm going to be doing for you today. These are all fall inspired. I have this piece of wood. This is actually 2 pieces of wood that I put together, and I brushed with a little antique wax and Waverly paint and plaster. What I'm going to make is a fall painting. This is going to be a topiary, a pumpkin topiary, and I'm going to use my favorite paint there. It's called Pink Cloud. I got it at Walmart a little while ago. I'm just going to make some whimsical pumpkins. They aren't going to exactly look like pumpkins, but they are whimsical, so you know how that is. It's going to be 3 pumpkins stacked on top of each other. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a little painting here and let you guys watch. How are things going with everyone today? I've been trying to get some DIYs done so I can have some videos to post for you all. I really miss crafting. I'm not able to do it like I used to just because life has just gotten very hectic lately. But it's something that I do that helps me relax. So I really miss it, and I'm just going to try to get back on a schedule. I started writing down what videos I want to make, again, more seriously, and then I try to really stick to my little plan that I make. And that helps. When I see it written out on paper, it's like, okay, Kay, you really have to get this done. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to try to be more consistent. And I know I say that often, but I'm going to keep saying it till it comes to fruition. So here I'm just using a little brown paint to just add some dimension, and a little white. I'm just going back and forth with the brown, the white, the pink, just to give it, different layers. And then after I do that, I'm making the stem. I'm going to paint the stem. And then later on, I'm going to add a few flowers, just trellising down the sides of the pumpkins. Just a little whimsical painting that is going to be a part of my fall decor. And now I'm going to take a little pink to make my flowers. And how I make the flowers, the small ones anyway, is I make 4 little dots, and those are my petals. 1, 2 next to each other, then underneath that 3, 4, and then in the middle I'll put like a color like yellow for the middle of the flower, and it just makes the nicest little 4-petal flower, not real fancy or anything, just a nice little flower when you look at what you've painted. It's really simple. All right, so here I decided that I wanted to make some vines connecting my flowers. So then I used this green. I mixed it with a little white because it was a very bright green, and I wanted to tone it down a bit, and I just made some little vines connecting all of the flowers that I made. Now this next DIY I'm going to do, I wanted to make, I have these 2 candlesticks that I've had for a long time. I have them sitting on the floor right now because they're pretty big. They're wood. And I wanted to make some like pumpkins and flowers to sit on top so that it could look like a floral candlestick kind of. So what I did was I got these 2 pumpkins from Dollar Tree. And I wanted a pink one, but they didn't have it, so I got an orange one, and the green one, I'm going to paint it pink. It was pretty green, but I just wanted it pink. Now this is the part where I lost some footage. You see this piece of cardboard? Those 2 pumpkins are also sitting on cardboard. I glued them on there, and then I added the moss around it. But I had this idea, and I've had it for a while, that I wanted to make a bird's nest. But in my bird's nest, I didn't want it to be eggs. I wanted it to be pumpkins. I know that sounds silly, but I had that idea and I just couldn't get it out of my head. So I said, I'm going to make it. So I cut out my other piece of cardboard and I'm adding the moss to make it look like a nest. You know, just how bird nests are, just how they gather up grass and sticks and stuff to make their nests. That's what I'm doing here. And I ran outside and I found some sticks in the yard and I just broke them up and I'm just gently gluing them here with some hot glue just to give some different textures inside this little nest for the bird. I was looking in my stash for, I know I had a bird, but I just couldn't find them. So I had to improvise. You'll see that at the end of the video. So I got some florals from Dollar Tree, just some different ones. And I took some little flowers off of those picks. I'm going to use those in another video though. But I just took some flowers and leaves and pumpkins off those picks. And I'm just going to glue them into my nest. These are my little pumpkins that are in the nest instead of eggs. This bird wanted pumpkins in his nest, so in her nest, so that's what we're doing. They didn't have stems, so I just broke one of the sticks and I'm hot gluing it inside of the middle of the pumpkin to make stems. And then I'm just gonna glue the flowers and the leaves and the different things in there just to make it look pretty, you know, and really fall-like. That's what I'm doing here. A bird's nest with pumpkins instead of eggs. I know that's funny, but it was just an idea that I had. I think it turned out cute. Let me know what you think. Now here I am with the pumpkins that are going to go on the candlesticks. So I'm basically doing the same thing. So those florals that I have there, I'm just placing them in different areas all around the pumpkins. And I'm going to do that for both of my pumpkins. I think I'm only going to do one on this video though, but the other one off camera, I mean. I'm just putting leaves, green leaves, the orange leaves, the pink leaves, some flowers, and different things all around. And then I'm going to place it on the candlestick, and you'll see what it looks like when I get to the end of the video. So when I was in Dollar Tree the other day, they actually had one aisle, a short aisle though, that had Christmas decor in there. I was surprised to see that. It really looked out of place, you know. Do you guys see Christmas decor in your Dollar Tree already? I think it's a tad bit early. What do you guys think? I'm just looking, trying to make sure that I have all the glue strings off, and just if I have it filled out completely. I think I missed a couple spots of covering up the cardboard. You'll see that in the final reveal, but here we are at the end of the video, and these are the candlesticks I was telling you about. Years ago I got these and I covered it with some Mod Podge and this pretty paper that I had, and I just use them periodically. But I think it looks pretty with these pumpkins sitting on top with the flowers, and then I can just remove it off and use them for candlesticks again. But I think these are really pretty to be a nice part of my fall decor. Let me know what you guys think. I love it. And here is the painting. Here it turned out nicely. It's very whimsical though, because those actually don't quite look like pumpkins, but I love it. And here is my little nest. And this was the only bird that I could find. It's like a little tea light candle holder, but it's so pretty. I think it looks cute next to the bird nest and next to the little whimsical painting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I thank you so much for clicking on my video today. It's a joy and an honor to have you guys here. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to always be the sunshine.